This is a prediction for Conor McGregor versus Nate Diaz 2. I think that in this fight, Conor McGregor is going to use a lot more footwork. He's going to stay away a lot more. He's not going to try to rush in, try to knock him out with every shot. He really wasn't ready for the 170. He tried to think he could go anywhere, fight anybody, anytime, which he most likely will win this fight against Nate Diaz, I believe. I really think that he's going to win this fight. I have little doubt that he won't. Nate Diaz is a tough customer, don't get me wrong, but I really don't think that he's got anything to offer Conor in this fight. Conor knows what he did last time. He knows he made some mistakes, and he's going to correct on them mistakes. In this fight, I really feel like he's just going to pick and move. He's not going to go for the knockout. He knows he can't knock him out now. He tried that last time. He hit him with everything under the gun, and he still didn't knock him out. He hurt him a couple times, don't get me wrong, but he was nowhere near close to knocking the guy out. Now, I feel like, Nate Diaz has a couple inches on him in reach, but not much. I mean, Conor's a natural 155 or featherweight. I mean, he's not a natural featherweight. He's a natural 155er, but he does good at featherweight too. But the reason he does so good at 155 featherweight is because he's so much longer than everybody else. Nate Diaz and Rafael dos Anjos are like that. They're real long. But I feel like he's going to stick and move this time. He's not going to give Nate the opportunity to fire off some real big shots back at him or anything like that. But for Nate to win this fight, I feel like Nate has to stay back a little bit and use his reach. He's going to have to use that reach to win this fight because Conor's way faster than he is. He's got way better boxing. He's just way, way quicker. There's really no way around it. He's going to have to stay back, use his reach, be patient, and try to fire off some big shots when he can. Now, he did hurt Conor last time. Conor, we just found out that he doesn't have an unbreakable chin like we thought he did. But, nobody does. There's not too many people that can take shots like that. There's only a few people in MMA history that was like that. Cabbage was like that. Dan Henderson was like that. Roy Nelson was like that. Not anymore. People's chins go away after a while. Once you start getting older, man, that chin starts to go away after you've done been in a few battles. But Conor hasn't been in that many battles, so he's still got a good while. But I feel like, this fight, for Nate to win this fight, he's going to have to take it to the ground. There ain't no ifs, ands, or buts about it. Last time, he just got lucky that Conor decided to shoot in on him. If Conor would have been smart, he would have circled away and backed off. It took a couple seconds to get his head clear out the cobwebs, but he didn't. He decided to be an idiot and try to shoot. He should have ducked the punch, circled away, and got away from the fence. Now, I'm not a coach or anything, but I really feel like Conor's fixing to match Nate this time. I really don't feel like Nate's got a whole lot to offer him. Everybody was so excited that Nate beat him last time. Okay, he beat him. Is it going to happen again? Doubtful. It's highly, highly doubtful. Conor, man, a lot of people doubt him, but the man really does have talent. He's got a lot of talent. The guy, he's a real good boxer. He's got a left hand of death. He's got a good chin. A lot of people doubt his ground game, but he's not bad on the ground. It's just in that fight, he was hurt. When he hit the ground, the man was hurt. He was halfway concussed. Anybody's going to do that. There's not really much you can do when you're about to be knocked out and you're on the ground and a guy gets on top of you, especially a guy with as high level as BJJ as Nate has. Nate has some really high level grappling. I ain't saying he's a high level wrestler, but he is a high level jiu-jitsu practitioner. Now, when you're hurt like that, and that kind of guy like Dos Anjos or Nate Diaz gets on top of you and you're about to be knocked out, it's hard for you to do anything. There's not really much you can do there. I say this fight's going to go to a 5-round unanimous decision. If it ends up the main event and it's a 5-rounder, it's going to go to a unanimous decision. I think it's going to be for Conor. I really do. I feel like, he's had more time at 170 this time. He's not just had to jump the weight real fast. This time he's been that weight since the last fight. So he's going to be prepared to go a 5-rounder at 170. And I feel like he's not going to get gassed. He won't get tired this time. I feel like he'll do all right. I think he's going to take the unanimous decision in round 5. That's my prediction.